Yo, welcome back to the channel. You're watching episode 20 of the Universe Mode here on the channel. Don't like me, bite me. Smackdown Live is here tonight from Bowling Green, Kentucky. And what a main event we have for you tonight. 6 days away from WrestleMania 33. We're on that final stop on the road. Not to mention Women's Championship is on the line tonight. Ronda Rousey defends. But here comes the chairman, Vince McMahon. A rare appearance here on Smackdown. Mouth shut, ears open. What's the boss got to say? Vinnie Mac expressing his displeasure at his daughter accepting the challenge of Ronda Rousey, and he says nonetheless he's going to be in her corner at WrestleMania, and Shane McMahon will be in the corner of Ronda Rousey. It's looking to be a star-studded showcase. We never thought it would come to this. As I mentioned earlier, Women's Championship is on the line. Becky Lynch gets a rematch clause against Ronda Rousey, and the main event, John Cena versus AJ Styles, Part 9. Welcome back. And the show-off, Dolph Ziggler, who closed last week's episode of Smackdown with a showdown with Shawn Michaels, is going to kick off the in-ring action. Mr. Losing Streak, some people will call him recently. Could he turn it round? And against Shawn Michaels, of all people, the match is set in stone for WrestleMania. Should be a hit, a smash hit. Billed as the show-off versus the showstopper. Bray Wyatt makes his way to the ring. He doesn't have a fixture in place for WrestleMania this year. The irony in this match is that Bray Wyatt was the man who heard the sweet, sweet chin music that Shawn Michaels had to play for him at the Elimination Chamber after assaulting him early on in February. It's been far from the best of situations for Bray Wyatt on SmackDown Live. Don't forget there's a post-WrestleMania draft. Could Wyatt be revitalized after WrestleMania? Could he get a shot on Raw and reinvigorate his career? Takes Dolph Ziggler's leg, gets him in a half crab. Ziggler's in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go. The attitude of Dolph Ziggler recently has been a common complaint. Maybe he will do all it takes to beat the legendary Shawn Michaels. But will he do it clean as a whistle, straight down the middle? Or will he resort to some underhand tactics? Rules are made to be broken. Said once upon a time about the Highway Kid. There's a nice senton from Wyatt squashing the life out of Dolph Ziggler. And here we go. Here's the foreboding to the sister Abigail. Ziggler's laying motionless. Does it connect? He locks it in. Kiss on the forehead. Nails it. This could be over pretty early on. Ziggler escapes. Nice. And Wyatt admiring his handiwork. You need to get down to business. Pick him up and nail it again. Bray Wyatt's WrestleMania history has been far from decorated or fortunate. Defeated by Cena at WrestleMania 30, tombstone by The Undertaker at 31, squashed by The Rock and Cena at WrestleMania 32, and this year misses out completely. Maybe that'll be enough to fire Bray Wyatt up for this match. Have something left to prove. Ziggler wakes up, sends him into the corner. Wyatt drops to his stomach. And Ziggler stalking a missile dropkick right on the button. There's a delve into the background of Dolph Ziggler, some of amateur wrestling's finest. And here comes a heart stopper, 10 elbows to the sternum of Bray Wyatt. He's been given that name for a reason. He nearly murdered Jerry Lawler in the middle of a Monday Night Raw broadcast with this maneuver. There's a 10th. Ziggler's feeling it. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, referee down to count the shoulders. Only gets a 2. Ziggler setting Wyatt up for something. Jawbreaker connects. Wyatt cuts him off. And there's a T-bone. Into a power slam. Emphatic. Wyatt going for the cover. Ziggler lives, kicks out at 1. Is Shawn Michaels in the building? Is he watching this? Don't forget, last week on Smackdown, Michaels referred to Ziggler as a HBK ripoff. First a zigzag via busted open Dolph Ziggler. Bray Wyatt feels the sting, feels the burn on that one. And he kicks out. Dramatic scenes here to open Smackdown Live. Uranagi by Bray Wyatt. Will that be it? Ziggler on the verge of a 3 count. Oh, he just kicks out. Referee's hand connected with the mat. But he calls it a kick out. But has the damage been done? Sister Abigail 2.0 coming up. Ziggler is out cold. Could be heading into WrestleMania with a loss in his belt. There's a kiss to the bloody forehead. And he nails him for a second time in this match. A confident cover. Ziggler doesn't escape. He's been shook by Bray Wyatt and heads into his career-making showdown with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania with a loss to his name. How will that affect the confidence or affect the momentum of the show-off? Ziggler wipes away the blood, makes his way to his feet, disappointed look on his face, and look who's here. It is his opponent for WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels. Maybe coming out to give him some words of support and advice. Looks like they're having a rouse, breaking down here. Ziggler shoves him away with audacity. And what it looked like, it had all the makings of a fantastic sporting contest between two great athletes. Has now been tinged with a touch of edginess. It's Shawn Michaels, the showstopper, versus Dolph Ziggler, the show-off at WrestleMania. But coming up next, Women's Championship action. Becky Lynch catches in her rematch clause against the rowdy one, Ronda Rousey. And we are back here live on Smackdown Live. The Irish last kicker, Becky Lynch, invokes the rematch clause against the rowdy one just days before her WrestleMania clash with Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. Can Becky rock the boat? Can she spoil WrestleMania for all involved? An interesting dynamic here, because if Becky Lynch wins and she's a champion, will Stephanie still accept Ronda Rousey's challenge as an untitled contest? Or does Vince put his daughter against a fake wrestler, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey goes home with nothing to do? Here comes the rowdy one, former UFC bantamweight champion, put women's MMA on the map single-handedly. She's here to rock the WWE universe with her combatability. Shook up the women's division. Challenged Becky Lynch for the championship at Elimination Chamber, was successful. Walked through the last kicker. She defeated Natalya last week on Raw, on Smackdown Live, sorry. And here we are, Becky Lynch being humbled very early on by Rousey. And there's a calf kick to the face of the rowdy one. And then a single arm suplex. Becky Lynch has come prepared this time. Defeated in quick fashion at the Elimination Chamber. Keen not to make that same mistake twice. Hip attack by Rousey. And a nice leg drop. All the throwbacks to the great legends in her moveset. And Rousey's feeling it. Lynch opting to trade blows with Rousey. T-bone suplex. Well, Rousey's foray into professional wrestling hasn't been as one-sided as it is in the UFC. She's been bumped all over the place since coming here, but she is still the champion. Flying knee scouted. And she catches Rousey in that variation of a gory bomb. Becky Lynch here to upset the bookmakers. Here to muddy the waters. Rousey kicks out. There's a nice variation of a back suplex. Lynch has an arsenal full of suplex maneuvers, another T-bone. And Ronda Rousey, one of the most resilient women on the face of the earth, kicks out with ease. Nice reverse DDT, dropping Rousey on the back of the head. Stephanie McMahon will be watching on intently, hoping Becky Lynch can soften up her opposition. Let's make things a little bit easier. There's a right hand to the nose of Becky Lynch, out of nothing, out of nowhere. And it's enough. Ronda Rousey defends her Women's Championship here on Smackdown Live. It's on. It's Stephanie versus Ronda at WrestleMania. That's not going to change, and it wasn't surprising either. Valiant effort from Becky Lynch. And here is Stephanie. Face to face with Ronda again. They squared off on Raw. It's going to be another flying visit from Stephanie. Handshake. Oh my days, rock bottom. Rock bottom connects to Stephanie McMahon. Shots fired. And as Conor McGregor fired shots at Brock Lesnar on Raw, his fellow UFC acquaintance Ronda Rousey fires shots at the boss's daughter. It's a callback to WrestleMania 31 in Santa Clara when the rock bottom Triple H and Ronda Rousey with the Arm Dragon Stephanie. But here is the showdown for the Women's Championship, McMahon versus Rousey. Welcome back to Smackdown. Kalisto is back on the channel. Last time we saw him, it was a valiant effort against AJ Styles in the main event of the very first episode of Smackdown Live here on Don't Like Me, Bite Me. A new gear, a new look, more akin to his previous persona of Selena Del Sol, Samurai Del Sol, as he squares off against the Intercontinental Champion Randy Orton. A mouth-watering contest awaits at WrestleMania against the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, who Orton blindsided last week in his match with Baron Corbin. The Legend Killer is in action on Smackdown Live here tonight. Don't underestimate the size of Kalisto. Might be a small man, but he took the world champion AJ Styles to his limits. And Orton getting cocky. Reverse Frankensteiner drops him on the back of his head. Kalisto looking to make a statement. Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Orton stops him with the Lou Fez press, dead in his tracks. The shine didn't last too long, but Kalisto perches Orton on top of that turnbuckle. We're going to see vintage Orton cross-body through the air. Twice the size of his opponent, but flying just as high. The Intercontinental Champion establishing his value. Power slam catches Kalisto, he ran right into that. Nakamura, the former Intercontinental Champion of New Japan Pro Wrestling, put the championship on the map. Keen to win his first main roster championship in the WWE. Orton with a drop down. Kalisto nails him with a spine buster, spine on the pine. And he signals for Selena Del Sol. Connects, hooks the legs. We could be in for an upset. Oh my God, Orton just escapes, barely with the skin of his teeth. Kalisto scaling the aerial district. He's like a human highlight reel. A beautiful twisting tornado DDT. Spectacular athleticism, but Orton's having none of it. Kalisto has walked right into the Viper's nest. Hangman DDT. Spikes. The Legend Killer has his victim in sights. RKO out of nowhere. Maybe not so much out of nowhere, we saw it coming. Wasn't quite so easy for Randy Orton, but it's a victory nonetheless, setting a tone for a showdown with Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. What a match. What a match we just witnessed. Hats off to Kalisto. Here's Shinsuke with the Singapore cane of all weapons. It's on. Shinsuke Nakamura blindsiding the Intercontinental Champion. The revenge for last week is personal. It's at WrestleMania. Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, Intercontinental Championship on the line. But coming up next is tonight's main event. Mouth-watering stuff indeed. Cena Styles. Welcome back to the channel. And we're about to make history. One of the greatest matches you're about to see between two men being given away for free here on Smackdown. Cena versus Styles rocked the joint at SummerSlam, made history at the Royal Rumble, and here we are tonight on Smackdown Live as AJ Styles is ready for a showdown with Apollo Crews at WrestleMania. John Cena awaits Roman Reigns respectively for the United States Championship. And just like the champion versus champion match we had on Raw between Reigns and Finn Balor, which was inconclusive, Shane McMahon is not to be outdone. He made this match between Cena and Styles as he wanted both men to set the tone and wanted to set the bar high for SmackDown Live going into WrestleMania. Doesn't really matter which show you prefer, whether it's Raw or SmackDown or NXT. It's all about right now. Get your eyeballs on this one. Like the video, subscribe and share. It's Styles versus Cena. And the Georgia native gets the upper hand. Cena having none of the disrespect shown to him. Ruthless press, shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Styles scouts it, hits the ropes. Runs straight into a hip toss. Referee even takes a bump. It's fever pitch here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Give me a shout out in the comments, any viewers here from Kentucky. Styles with a snap suplex. AJ Styles will face the Royal Rumble winner, Apollo Crews, at WrestleMania. He's already beaten Shawn Michaels. He's beaten Kurt Angle. How will he handle himself against the young blood in Apollo Crews, coming up from NXT, looking to win his first major championship here in the company. Cena now starts with a powerbomb. Now we're heading into the high-risk district. Cena setting him up for perhaps a superplex. Superplex of doom. Styles takes the plunge right on the spine. AJ Styles' history of back problems is all too well known. And the "you can't see me" is cut off by Styles. Stylish clash. Doesn't quite break the surgically repaired neck of John Cena, but it counts. Couldn't roll him over, so he gets him in a traditional pin. John Cena with his fingertips away from the rope and exerts his energy to kick out instead. Cena now using the strength to send Styles between the legs of the 16-time champion and the former United States champion. Fireman carry applied. Styles gets some breathing room. Unleashes some chops. Irish whip. Ducks the line of Cena. He swerves himself. Surprise! Turns him inside out. And speaking of the surgically repaired neck, nailed Kurt Angle with that move. That was a difference maker in their match. Nails Cena, but he kicks out. Still alive in the old dog yet. Styles scales the top. Oh, he's caught in a power slam. Flying clothesline was well scouted. Attitude adjustment. Out of nowhere, the tide has turned so quickly. The Styles kicks out. The drama, the crowd on their feet. AJ Styles raking the eyes of Cena, cutting corners. And here comes the Kenta series. Backhand and a clothesline. And an audacious frog splash. Hooks the leg, referee in there. Count. 1, 2, the kick out from Cena. Near fall after near fall. And a drop kick right on the button. Classic AJ Styles. The ball is back in the court of Styles. Scouting him for that phenomenal forearm. Out of the sky. Into your eye. Styles hits a phenomenal forearm. Is Cena about to succumb? He kicks out. The match will not end. Both men giving it everything they've got. But now we're trading blows. Right and left, Cena with the upper hand. The champions on the ropes. And here comes Reigns out of nowhere. It's resorted to this, both men invading each other's shows and ruining matches. We was witnessing the classic, and Roman Reigns has come out and ruined it. And Apollo Crews has come out now, making the save. Attacking Reigns, attacking Styles. We just witnessed a sick match torn apart by outside interference. But that tells you everything you need to know about how much it means to all four men as they go to war for the gold at WrestleMania. And there's the Smackdown main event. Apollo Crews, the Royal Rumble winner. AJ Styles, the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. And I want to thank you for watching as always. Please like and share the video, it means so much. Your comments and feedback is invaluable. Let me know what you thought of Smackdown as we head into episode 21 of NXT. And I'll see you in a bit.